how to climb and escape elo hell in League of Legends using a spreadsheet. So if you look here, what I got here is my ranked spreadsheet, and I actually got this from a guy who made a video on it, but it has not really that much views and it didn't get that much attention as it should have, because I think it's really useful. It's really good. It helped me already a lot. And if you see here, you see my wins, you see my losses, you see what I played, you see my elo, and yeah, things to improve and stuff like that. And I will break it down for you guys so that after the video you can go ahead and create your own spreadsheet. So let's not waste any time and start right into it. My name is Mario from Climb with Mario, and I am your League of Legends coach, your League of Legends guy when it comes to climbing in League of Legends. And today I show you how to create a ranked spreadsheet, and you need a Gmail account for it. And you go here to your spreadsheet. Then you create a new spreadsheet by clicking on this big plus, and then we have the spreadsheet. First of all, we want to add some color to the first column by clicking on a column and clicking on this little basket and choosing a color. I like a light blue color, and then clicking on the line and doing exactly the same thing. Yeah, like that. And then I like to make this a little bit smaller. Yeah, I like this. Okay, that's the first step. The second step is you go ahead and type in a game into the first column, then you write elo champion matchup result, then K, D and A for KDA of course, then CS per minute. Things you can make this a little bit bigger, and this one as well, because those two will be the most important things to improve and what you want to focus on. So you don't really need any more, you just need those I just showed you, and you can make it a little bit bigger here, the things improve and the focus, because you will need more space here. And yeah, something like this. Okay, here I don't know what I have something is, yeah, no. Okay, I fixed the problem, but this shouldn't happen to you. So right now what we want to do is we type in 1 into the first line here, and then we press Control and we drag down this little thing, and then we can go down until like 100 or something. You can do more, you can do less, but then it will just count until 100. And yeah, those are the games. Here you type your elo, let's say you're Platinum 2, you type P2, Platinum 2, champion is the champion you play. Let's say we're playing Fiora, or let's say we're playing against a Gnar, and here the result. Here we want to right click and use this and use a format, because we want this to be the text. So we want the text to be, if it's equal to W, then we want it to be green, some type of green. Just pick one you like. Okay, and then another rule, if the text is exactly L, we want it to be red. Pick whichever red you like. Okay, so now if we type W, we have a green. We have it in green, and if we type L, we have it in red. So because winning is good, losing is bad, right? So that's what we want here. Okay, and then KDA, you type in whatever KDA you had. Let's say we played very good, we played 10-0-5. Okay, and then we had another game, let's say, just for the example, where we played 5-5-5. And what I like to do, because what I learned is that you shouldn't die more than 3 times, because it's like a little rule. 3 times is okay, but more is really not good, because then you did some major mistakes. So what I like to do is go there and create another rule, and if the number is bigger than 3, we want it to be red. Okay, so here we have it. If we type in 1, it's no color. If we type 3, it's no color. But if we type 4, it's red, because we want to see when we died more than 3 times. And you do this by adding this rule. Now let me really quick show you how you calculate your CS per minute. Because if let's say your game lasted 25 minutes and you had 200 CS, then you type in 200 and you divide it through 25, and then you have 8. So you take the CS and you divide it by the minutes. Okay, so let's say you had 100 CS in 25 minutes, it would be 4, and then you type it in here. Let's say we had 4 here and 8 here, because we want to add another rule here. Because this is also an important rule, but this will be the last one, so don't be frustrated already. And what we want is, if the number is lower or equal as 6.49, we want it to be red. Okay, then we add another rule. If the number is between 6.5 and 7.49, we want it to be yellow. And if the number is bigger or equal to 7.5, we want it to be green. Okay, so you apply those 3 rules, and then we have it. Now this is another green than I used before. I think I had this one before. There's also another red, but that's not so important right now. You can do it a little bit better. Just take the same color as we did before. Okay, so because now if we type in 6, it will be red. If we type in 7, it will be yellow, and if we type in 8, it will be green. And you can also, I like to be very precise here, so I really exactly type in what I have. So if I had 6.67, it will be yellow, because if I would type 6.48, it would be red, because exactly 6.5 is the point where it turns yellow. Because from 6.5 to 7.5, it is an okay CS per minute. For 9, so this is yellow, the yellow space, and 7.5 or higher will be green, because that's a very good CS per minute. Okay, so just for you to see how your CS per minute is doing. Of course, if you're very beginner and you don't know how to CS properly, you can of course take other numbers, you can take lower numbers, but this is, I think, a good thing to do. Of course, if you're support, you don't have to do this, of course. And then you have the things to improve. So the things to improve is after every game. Let's say we have played this Fiora Gnar matchup, and we played the lane a little bit wrong because we got ganked a few times. I type in track the enemy jungler better. So I learn, okay, I want to track the enemy jungler better. And we use the focus column to pick out one major thing we want to improve for the next 10 games. So let's say I want to have better CS. Let's say I type in CS better, or have at least 7 CS per minute, because that's something I actually have here. Have about 7 CS per minute. Here I had die less than 4 times. Now I have don't get caught. What I mean by that is don't get ganked, or don't get ganked without having an eye on the minimap. So always track the minimap. And you take this and drag it down for the next 10 games. So you want to do this for about 10 games. You can do it 5, you can do it 15, you can do it 20, but this is the main focus you want. And here are the things to improve. So yeah, that's everything you have. You can of course add some other rules if you want. You don't have to do this all, but just after every game to just go through the game again and pick out the things that you didn't do very well. So you see when you died too often, you see when you have very bad CS, so that's why I like this spreadsheet, and that's why I think that's very good. Also, if you go ahead after every game and type in the things here, you can't just autopilot the games. You have some time where you where you go through everything that happened, and then you can reflect better on what you have to practice. Okay? So if this was helpful, if you learned at least anything from this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know what your main role is in League of Legends, because that's really nice to know. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it, because I am dedicated to post weekly content to help you guys to make this season the best season in your best season in League of Legends yet. But for now, I'm tuning out. See you guys. Ciao.